ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà tẹ́ ju àwa lọ ẹ lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí yẹn ẹ má yẹ kí mi lọ sápá bẹ́ẹ̀ òkun ẹ̀kọ́ lè ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi ló máa kó ọ máa da starch bu ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi ni ṣé ló máa gan pa.
Olamiyo, do you have anything to say? Tima, ẹ má ti lọ. Tima, Olamiyo. Oh yeah. Do you have anything to say?
I'm not doing DNA stuff. I'm a that's you.
Mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní much láti sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn o. Ìgbà tí ó ti ṣe kí ló ná autopsy láti how many years tá a gbọ́ result autopsy àti gbà yẹn lè àwọn àkọsí kúrò lórí kéèsì yẹn o. Autopsy tó ń ṣe láàrin some weeks tá a máa rí result ó ti ń ṣe more than 2 years very close to 2 years ń sin àrí result. Ọkàn waste body ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó máa lọ sí kọ́njẹ́ kan lọ sí láti jẹ́ ọ̀hún òsìn òkú ọmọ yẹn ọkàn waste ẹ̀ ni gbogbo justice tó ń fight fún náà àrí result because àwọn tó wà ń díẹ̀ lágbára jù àwa tá a kéré yìí lọ àwọn tó wà ń díẹ̀ lágbára gan àwọn tó wà ń díẹ̀ lágbára gan a lè rí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ akàn á máa ṣe many years remembrance ní àní gbọ́ justice kankan lórí ẹ̀.
Ó máa ṣọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo yín ṣá. Evidence tó ń tọ́jú yẹn ó máa rìn wọ́n débi pé fúnra wọn ló máa fi máa bẹ̀ wá ń tà. Ẹ máa wo ti yín ẹni tọ́lọ́ òbò láti ṣe iṣẹ́ ìgbóyàn kan lè bò ní. Ṣẹ́yìn ilẹ̀ ṣe tó fi sẹ́ni 3 seconds jáde. Gbogbo kan tó ń jáde létí ẹ̀yin lẹ́gbọ́. Ṣẹ́yìn ẹ mọ̀ pé ojú inú ló yẹ kẹ́ lò. Ojú inú ni táìmù ti tó gbogbo kiri tó ti ṣe yẹn. Òótọ́ tẹ́fẹ́ gbọ́ ni pé gbogbo level tọ́jú yẹn ọjọ́ sínú kòtò yẹn ó ní time tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ dà sí expire ogun máa ń sunko.
Mr. Yomi, everybody knows that you really tried about the case. Everybody knows. But effort yìí jẹ́ kó jáde torí àwọn tí ó wà behind ẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ ju ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń fight fún right gangan lọ. Àwọn kan fight fún justice because their own pocket. Torí nǹkan tó fẹ́ gain ẹ mọyì ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó fi nítorí justice for Mohbad ẹ mọyì nǹkan tó fi gain ni ẹ mọyì justice for Mohbad ẹ mọyì nǹkan tó fi gain àwọn kan fi gain a lot of money not thousands of naira millions of naira tó gbádẹ́ làjọ ń fight fún justice ẹ mọyì àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn lọ fi boost account ni nítorí celebrity ni wọ́n fi justice for Mohbad wọ́n fi boost their account wọ́n fi boost their ọkọ̀ padà fi make millions lẹ́yìn. But you really try, Mr. Yomi. Everybody knows that you really tried. Àwọn tó kọ̀ àwọn tó yẹ ká ṣe dúró láti fight for justice everybody dúró ni a máa ti rí ibi tí kinní yẹn ń lọ láti jẹ́.
A máa ṣe padà rí ẹ má wọlé ojú ló ń kọ́ ọgbọ́ wa.
Mr. Yomi ojú ò kan wa mọ́ ojú tó ń kán wa tá a ti ṣe wọ́n yẹ remember.
Ẹjọ́ kó gbó pátákó pa wọn yẹn.
Ojú ò kan wa mọ́ àárí.
Tó dìrọ̀ mọ́ pátákó pa wọ́n ti round up ń sìn. Wọ́n á fà tó à ń lé nǹkan gidi wọ́n á fi wá lẹ̀ eventually. Ẹ jẹ́ kó round up gbogbo tó ń
Uncle Yomi, lifestyle jáde lóru ló wá ń sọ rádaràda was publicating so nonsense. Ṣé pé fáwọn èèyàn àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ìyá ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń sọ náà mo sọ fún pé ìyá ẹ̀ ló ń bá wílé.
Olórí burúkú mà nìyẹn.
Ìyá ẹ̀ mo ń sọ nìyẹn ìyá ẹ̀ ló ń bá wí ìyá ẹ̀.
So ẹ máa wo ti.
Yes sir, ṣó yẹ kán gbà kí ló àwọn wọ̀nyẹn sá travel. Uncle Yomi ṣó yẹ kán gbà kí ló àwọn wọ̀nyẹn travel.
Everybody náà ló máa travel. Anybody can travel. Kí kéèsì bẹ̀rẹ̀ gan. Only the judge can determine pé okay gba passport ẹni ilẹ̀ this is part of a bail condition tí judge bá sọ pé don't travel outside Nigeria anybody can free to go anywhere until tó bá tó dájọ́ the freedom monitor yẹn ló máa wà determined but no matter who you are you must hold the idea the presumption of innocence of anybody in any case until the verdict of a sitting judge. Ẹ bá ń ṣe human rights thank God for justice tí ẹ bá di òpó yẹn mú fege lẹ́ ń ṣe o rebel lẹ́ ń ṣe lórí social media àbí kẹ́ máa ṣe fracas. But if you are a justice fighter and an activist, you must hold the presumption of innocence because it could be anybody. Anybody can be charged for any case. Anybody can be indicted. But that doesn't mean when you have to commit a crime. That is when you have to JB. Cases can be twisted. Only paramoyo, only rope, only persecute until a judge says otherwise. So, what's your email?
Mr. Yomi, ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní corona inquest ṣé àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọn lè bá wa háàdì ìbúra ìṣẹ̀ṣe.
Host mute. Host ẹ bá wa mute. Damlog ẹ come again kí lẹ bèrè ń sìn.
Mo ní pé ṣé àwọn ìjọba wa ṣé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wa bí irú corona yẹn sì tó yẹ kó bí a kọ́ re-invite everybody wọn nínú ilé yẹn kọ́ máa sọ fún ọ bí wọ́n máa gbé bí Ògún àbí bí Ṣàngó bí Ṣọpọ̀nná
bí Ayílálá
wọ́n máa gbélé fún wọn Ayílálá because I believe in Ayílálá nínú Ayílálá tẹ́ ń fẹ́ I swear to Almighty God mi believe nínú ẹ̀ tẹ́ kí ló ti ṣojú tèmi.
Bọ́lá tó já sí báyìí
èmi ò mọ̀ rí o bọ̀ èmi ti rẹ̀ tó yẹ kó fi Ayílálá nínú Adéníjì ní phase 2 ó gbé góòdì ẹnu lé ní ó dẹ̀ fi Ayílálá ní ẹni tó gbé góòdì yẹn I swear to God yẹn ó pọn mi sí kùmà ó dẹ̀ gbé góòdì yẹn lẹ̀ ṣé wọn lè gbé àwọn kinní wa kọ́ máa fi máa búra lẹ́yìn kọ̀ọ̀kan ní ìta fi ń dààmú ara wa pé àwa justice wòlé kọ́kọ́ kiri.
kò sí láti dáhùn ìbéèrè yín láti dáhùn ìbéèrè yín kò sí nínú òfin lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kọ́ wa máa lò ọmọ Nàìjíríà ní you are an adult and a member of a voting public. Yeah. You can as well write to the state assembly or the national assembly kí wọ́n sọ di àbádòfin ká máa fi Ògún gbogbo àwọn tó bá ti ń gba ipò adájọ́ ni o olóṣèlú ni o.
wọn ò ní fẹ́ lò náà ni ìjọba ọmọ báwọn náà ti guilty ọmọ báwọn náà guilty olórí burúkú wọn ò ní lò ní.
ẹ hold on ká gbọ́n tá à ń sọ nítorí gbogbo yẹn mọ power tẹ ní àsáràlù kò ṣe pé wọn ò lè sọ di òfin lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà tí a bá jọ agree ipe nísìnyí a sọ pé gbogbo anybody o ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n tó bá ti mọ̀ kó fẹ́ wà ní position òṣèlú àbí any position tó ti ní ṣe pẹ̀lú public position kó bá jẹ́ adájọ́ ni o accountant general ni o tó bá fẹ́ sue ẹ̀yìn a fẹ́ kẹ́ máa sọ pé Christian ìwọ n tó fi dá ilẹ̀ wa ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa.
má jẹ́ kẹ́nu kò náà ní gbogbo kinní náà ṣe lè fi ṣe kinní.
àná ó ṣe é ṣe sẹ́ ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ torí wo yóò move ẹ̀ ni bó ṣe ń sọ Yorùbá ní Lagos State House of Assembly wọ́n sọ wọlé náà lọ́gbà wọlé ni tẹ bá move motion yẹn gbogbo àwọn olóṣèlú yẹn kọ́ báyìí pé wàhálà ti dé o ta ló gbérú motion báyìí wá kábàárẹ̀ sí fògùn búra kílódé fẹ́ fògùn búra kí ló ṣe ògùn ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pa ẹ fẹ́ jí owó ni ẹ ṣáà jí owó ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní parọ́ ọlọ́pàá ẹ fògùn búra tó bá sọ anybody ẹ máa fògùn búra ẹ rí pé everybody máa jẹ́ to be oko pope tí wọ́n bá rí owó ńlẹ̀ gan kọ́ lóṣèlú kọ́ rí pé change yìí ṣẹ́kù gan wọ́n máa kọlẹ̀kùn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ kan ní pé owó yìí ṣẹ́kù ṣẹ̀yìn owó oko pope wọ́rọ̀ lé.
àwọn tó ń ṣe náà àwọn tó ń dé náà ló ń tù.
àníkẹ́ move motion ẹ má fẹ́ sọ ẹ má máa jókòó sórí social media máa rò pé gbogbo kan máa wà effective Nàìjíríà nídìí and ó nídìí ìrànlọ́wọ́ èmi ẹ̀yin gbogbo nǹkan ti wọ́ ẹnu la fi ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ meanwhile the successive military regime tó wà nílẹ̀ tàti fèsì yẹn ó ti kó bá mental health gbogbo wa àti bíi pé anybody tó bá ti fi sípò ìjọba olórí ẹrú ni àwa tó kó ẹrú ni wá nǹkan tó bá wà kó fi wá ṣe ọ̀ǹtí tá a bá wò pé ìbọn ológun ló ń ṣe gbogbo bálàpàlà yẹn gbogbo àwọn tó wà nípò ìjọba yìí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìjọba nìyà they are even public servants ẹ máa move motion ẹ kọ́ lọ́bẹ̀ wá wò ẹ gbà wọlé ẹ kó èrò jọ ẹ jẹ́ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi Ògún búra nílẹ̀ Yorùbá gbogbo position nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó bá jẹ́ pé bí lẹ́tí fẹ́ gba oyè ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fògùn búra tó bá jẹ́ pé kíní at the end of the day ẹ realize pé wọ́n máa gentle wọ́n máa ṣe dáadáa tó yẹn ní ká mú gbọ́ o.
Bible àti Quran ti gentle jọ lọ́kàn ọ́n misuse Bible àti Quran.
ṣóun lọ́ fi ṣẹ̀dálẹ̀ Áfíríkà ni bàbá àbáyín ṣé bàbá àbáyín tí ó tẹ̀lé ilẹ̀ lẹ̀dó ṣé Bible lọ́ fi tẹ̀lé dó people out of it. Ibi tó fi Quran tẹ̀dó òun ni.
ìmúnisìn àwọn òyìnbó ni wọ́n fi yẹn déṣẹ́ wa láfíríkà ni.
Ẹ gọ́ra yín ni.
Mr. Yomi again ẹjọ mi fẹ́ bèrè ọkọ irú kéèsì táwọn homicide case táwọn treat yẹn sí ṣé èdè jẹ́ pé Lagos State ni ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n lè gbé kúrò ní Lagos State kó gbé lọ sí bí irú Àbújá yẹn.
The point is this.
Bá ti wá gbé kúrò ní Àbújá kó máa gbé fọ́ndà Yorùbá yìí tó pé àwọn Yorùbá yìí ẹlẹ́bọ̀dẹ̀ ló pọ̀ jù láàrin wa kó gbé sí bí irú abẹ́ àwọn Haúsá tí wọ́n gbọ́ nǹkan kan. Tí wọ́n gbọ́ pa tẹ́pẹ́ àwọn tó wà báyà gan wọn ní mẹ́rin àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe kéèfì gan wọn ní mẹ́rin àwọn tó wà ń díẹ̀.
Ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé ogun yìí understand bí ọ̀rọ̀ máa ṣe ń lọ gbogbo kóòtù tó wà ní everywhere tí ọlọ́pàá bá sọ pé gbé yàn lọ sí court kò sí prosecutor ọlọ́pàá prosecutor ìjọba ló wà. That is the Ministry of Justice. All the prosecutors are under the Director of Public Prosecution. But òun ló máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú gbogbo kéèsì tó bá yẹ pé ọlọ́pàá ìjọba bá gbé wá. So ìdí tó lè tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti fi ètò lẹ̀ pé òfin ni murder cases pé wọ́n pààyàn wọ́n ṣe gbọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ti fà á lé sí state lọ́wọ́ kò wá ṣe pé ọlọ́pàá federal náà ò lè ṣe náà tí ó bá máa ṣe náà ó yìí máa ní prosecutor láti prosecute case yẹn. However as it is now ọlọ́pàá kan ló wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà police force ẹyọ kan ló wà headquarters ẹyọ kan ló wà which is the first headquarters. Gbogbo àwọn ìtókù yẹn wọ́n wà lábẹ́ bí subsection ló jẹ́ ẹyọkan péré olórí ọlọ́pàá ẹyọkan ló wà only one person which is the IG. Check it me ọkàn ní the other division so exclusively sí lọ́lọ́pàá wà ọlọ́pàá lè lọ ṣe tiẹ̀ ní Àbújá wọ́n lè ṣe ń Kwara ṣùgbọ́n tó bá máa parí ẹ̀ tán nítorí pé ó jẹ́ homicide case wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ Lagos State náà lọ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe case yẹn wọ́n àti yanjú ẹ̀ except tó bá jẹ́ pé wàhálà wà ní Lagos State ni wọ́n máa gbé lọ sí because tí ó bá ti ń ṣe ní agbègbè yẹn wọ́n máa ń pè nǹkan ní jurisdiction wọ́n máa ní ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ibẹ̀ kọ́ ni ẹ gbé kéèsì wá so báwo ni ẹ fẹ́ mọ̀ pé bóyá òfin ibẹ̀ yẹn ni wọ́n tẹ̀lé ṣé ti yẹn torí tó bá gbé lọ sí another state òfin tó mú wọn ní state yẹn fún case ten ṣe yẹn ó lè yàtọ̀ síbi tí kò bá di kú sí so judge yẹn ò ní ní jurisdiction torí òfin yẹn yàtọ̀ ibi tó ti ṣe yàtọ̀ so ọlọ́pàá lè ṣèwádìí yẹn ọlọ́pàá from anywhere l'Abuja ni o DSS lè ṣe NS wọ́n lè ṣe presidency gan lè ọ̀dà pé kọ́ lọ ṣe fún òun ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n yìí gbé padà bọ̀ ní Lagos State kọ́ wá ṣe kí ni ó yẹ gbà gbogbo ìwádìí wà lélẹ̀ ó yẹ charge yẹn báyìí sí court so nǹkan tó wà lẹ́nu yẹn ẹ̀rí ni kókó so wọ́n lè ṣe l'Abuja bọ̀ wọ́n yìí padà bọ̀ ní Lagos State wọ́n wá tó wá charge wọn sí court ní Lagos State.
All these people say.
Do you understand now?
I understand.
Good evening, Mr. Ẹ kúrò lè Mr. Yomi.
All lè ṣe anywhere. AIG lè ní kọ́lọ́pàá.
Hello, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ afẹ́ni.
Lọ́wọ́ ká máa pèrè wa ní Yorùbá.
Mo lórí kan tí mo fẹ́ kọ.
Ṣé ìjọba mo bá ti sọ iṣẹ́ studio ni?
Máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ. Mr. Yomi Fábíyì máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ. Mr. Fábíyì máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ.
Ẹ bá máa lo ẹ má fi Mr. yẹn sí kó lè dùn ẹ má fi Mr.
Yomi Fábíyì máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ.
Yomi Fábíyì máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ.
ọmọ Fábíyì máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ. Fábíyì máa
báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ.
Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ máa
dá wà lọ́rùn. Fábíyì máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ.
But break the silence ló ń ṣe òkú ṣe Yomi Fábíyì. Break the silence.
Break the silence máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ. Break the silence máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ máa dá wà lọ́rùn.
Ibi tí owó bá wà láwọn
break the silence máa báṣẹ́ rẹ lọ.
Ìṣòro gbogbo àtọ̀ bá ń donate ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Yomi Fábíyì ló ń donate fún.
Àǹtí mẹ́kọ́ lè máa.
Wàhálà tá a ṣe break the silence ló ń ṣe èmi kọ́.
My country queen mama.
What I know about foundation,
that's why it's motivating nìkan.
Previous cases.
Ẹkún tí everybody wọ́n sọ sí Yomi Fábíyì ti sá lọ o ìzàndínrán o àwọn olórí burúkú. ojú rẹ̀
Ọ̀tọ̀ ni náà
ràn
lọ
rẹ̀
sí.
Adúró
tí kìí ṣe ilé ìbàdí tán ká náwó yẹn ká ná tán. You know. Anyway. Let me. All right. Everybody tap on the screen. Tap, 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 tap. Let me go to another live stream. Let them be singing their song there. Let them be singing their song there.
sórí gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbò yẹn gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń sẹ́ pé àwọn máa ṣe ṣó fún àwọn máa ṣe kíní kan fún yẹn láti èmi ò máa kí jàjà tèmi bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ máa wọlé èmi ò kí ń ja ìjà tèmi bẹ́ẹ̀ láti I no dey see anybody láti I no dey see anybody ó kọrin orí kọ kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe torí ṣe ó tún lọ ṣe olóhùn ṣe driver wàá tún máa complain pé ojú ló ń yọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu ó tún múṣẹ́ yìí ó tún fi ṣẹlẹ̀ ó tún lọ complain wá lójú ló ń yọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu o wá lọ complain fún ìjọba pé o ò lè wa mọ́tò wá lójú ń yọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu torí pé you just want to be lazy o ti rí free owó àbí you just want to be lazy. Kò tẹ̀ ronú ọ̀la irọ́ ni wàá máa sọ pé torí pé ọmọ ẹ̀ tí iṣẹ́ ní airport yẹn ilé ayé ti parẹ́ síbẹ̀ ọmọ ò ní ṣàǹfààní fún rẹ̀ kò ní ṣàǹfààní fún rẹ̀ àbí ó pè lóyìnbó jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ni tó lè ṣiṣẹ́ tó lè fọwọ́ rẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ kó fi ọwọ́ rẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ kó ní good record torí ọjọ́ ọ̀la tẹ́yìn ẹ̀ bá ti tẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la kán lè kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì kó lè rí owó kó fún ẹ owó tó bá ti dájọ́ síbẹ̀ wàá máa parọ́ wàá lórí wàá ní ẹ ojú ẹ ń dùn ẹ o lè drive mọ́ o lè wa uber mọ́ torí pé torí pé ó fẹ́ jókòó orí TikTok láti àìsàn tó bá ti ń ṣe ni kò sọ ká lè daṣọ rú ẹ.
Yes. So why I like my Wototo FM right now, I can play them on my live stream. I can put them here, and I can put them here while they are there doing their own. Like I can see what they are doing. I can even give them Woto if I like, and I can also record them because like right now it's under recording. Everything she's saying right now it's under recording. So this is what they call advantage over them all. You show them the difference. That's an IT difference, The IT guy, the IT difference. When you hear one one ba. Let me come back to my normal voice.
Let me make it a little bit high, a little bit. When you hear one do you guys like it this way? If you like this voice, let me know. If you don't like it, this one is a little bit squeaky. It's a squeaky voice. If you like it, fine. If you like it, if you want me to make it wonky, Gabby is giving me those adjectives. I like those adjectives that Gabby is giving me these days. Squeaky. I like IT guy. Yes, man. It's very relaxing, You don't like this voice, guys? Doesn't this voice look nice? Very relaxing, You don't like this voice, guys? Doesn't this voice look nice? Okay, let's make it this way.
How about it this way? I'm trying to give it like that squeaky that Gabby talked about. Gabby says squeaky. It's squeaky. So, yes, as I was saying earlier, right? I was saying that you have to have your own mind. Come on, guys. Can we all tap on the screen, please? Tap, 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 tap. So do you like it this way, or you like it my natural voice, or you like it to be a little bit thick? It sounds funny, right? Okay. All right. If you think it's better, then let me continue this way, because this is Woto Studio, Woto FM. No sound. You cannot hear me, guys. You cannot hear me. I don't understand.
Um, how about this way? How about this way? I make it a little bit thick. This way, I make him just like the TikTok king. Like, everybody, let's go. So how about this way? Do you like it thick or you like it normal? This one is gonna be thick, like this is thick. If you don't like it like this, then let me make it normal so you can see.
All right, like this is back to normal. So do you like it this way? That's what I'm asking. Should it be thick? Should it be tiny? Should it be, how do you like it? Something has to be entertaining, man. You cannot be just too serious. Something has to be funny. You guys are not, okay, maybe I should just go for whichever one that I like. Because the number one, let me hear from others as well. Yeah, which one, guys? Which one for to use number one? Yeah, it's like this. Those questions are not for men, though. You like the number, but I don't know you, Sally. Who is under that profile, Sally?
It's still because we are still talking about it. Okay, I want you to realize this, bro. One of the main reasons, the key reason why this case.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Andy, say what?
I am not saying
Let me
don't talk
quickly
about
come
it.
in.
I'm not saying don't
Let
talk
me-
about it.
because
I'm
I
not
have
saying don't
listened
talk
to
about
you
it.
guys. You see, I think I don't know the reason why we are flogging this issue of driver and river, blah, blah. And the question that I want to ask is this. All the witness and the suspect, after the court section, they have been one way or the other interview, including Joseph Aloba Baba Mohbad, spending Prime Boy. I don't know why we are flogging the issue of driver. That is number one. And to my own understanding, after the court section, anything said outside the court is not going to be part of the CTC. You understand me? The issue of spending, skip one side, or they ask him not to discuss about throwing the baby inside the lagoon whatsoever. Is that what killed Mohbad? That is not what killed Mohbad. We need to be realistic with ourselves. And to be honest, you see, this issue of TikTok, to me, this is my own personal opinion right now, it keeps the issue ongoing. You understand me? We are not just on TikTok, talk and go. It make it still alive. You understand me? And one thing that I want to say is this. The driver, I believe he worked with a company. If the driver is part of their script, you understand me? They could have gone to the company one way or the other and perished that area. But I think their internet is not long enough to go to that area because this is close to 2 years. You understand me? Another area that I want to think about is very simple. If truly the government are involved, seriously involved in this atrocity, Baba, they will bury that complaint. They will bury that. They will bury any story that is coming out from that complaint. They will bury it off. And the driver will eventually, if at all is coming to coroner inquest, he will eventually comes to coroner inquest to come and speak rubbish that is going to be tally with all the scripts they wrote down. And this is where we need to be more vigilant. Because if you listen to everything the driver has said so far, majority of it is like he exposed them. He really exposed them. This is the area I think we should think, and we should also focus what really happened in that house. Because the driver have gave account 3 a.m. They knock on his glass. Nobody came out from that house. When some of them are saying that, oh, they left. And again, to 9 a.m., according to him, somebody called him anonymous. Gas station law report to arrive. 12 o'clock again, according to him, he saw the news broke out. And this is the area.
Andy, we've
Rishi. Rishi.
Andy, you.
Okay, go on.
Change the conversation.
Exactly, we've done that yesterday.
Like, yeah, you've done. Yeah, you've changed the conversation. The whole conversation has changed now. We know all of these things. Yeah. You've changed it.
Okay.
You know what we're saying. What I'm saying to you, if we all find the driver as a credible witness, right? What kind of witness protection in place for this guy, if I may ask?
Okay, you see,
Richie, one thing I want to say, the fact that Andy brought up this topic. Now, let me take you back to one of the things that was said, right? They said, Wumi saw the driver, Wumi asked the driver, oh, you're still here. Now, if your windscreen is broken, do you expect the driver to leave without collecting money? Why are you expecting the driver to still be there? Do you understand?
When you're saying credible weakness,
hello, can anybody hear me?
We can hear you, the sniper.
I understand that.
In what way? He did not witness them by Mohbad. The only thing he saw was the arguments, like he stated. So he's not a credible witness.
Exactly.
He only saw what happened prior to the incident. He did not see the incident.
I think by now you should appreciate. Sorry, you should appreciate the fact that you have a human CCTV. You have a human CCTV now, right? Imagine if okay.
That's the reason they called him in to testify his own side of the story. It's very important in this matter because he took their home. Fortunately, he slept in the house. That made it even valid. That validates his witness stance. That he slept in the house, and the little he could give us was to throw more light.
Not even sleep in the house.
Liar.
He slept outside the house, outside the gate.
The same gate. Yeah.
Okay. So
even if it's outside the compound, he has the right to give account.
Inside the compound.
I'm saying he has the account to say who comes in, who goes out.
Exactly. So, given his account, is working against everything all these guys have been saying. None of their story made sense again because the driver was not jittery to even give his account, not that stammering like Adura, not like he was feeling cold like what is his name? One in prison, spending. He wasn't afraid to speak the truth. He was bold, even to face the camera at any time. Now my worry is this. Sorry, my worry is this. Richie, I wanted to come in here. If this is the story he told the police, are you not worried? If this story he narrated to the whole world now is the same thing he has in his story with the police, are you not worried?
That's exactly my point. You don't understand what I'm saying to you guys. The sniper brought this up about listen.
Rotimi,
you mentioned about this guy not being credible. You heard what Rotimi said, and we heard what we've been saying before.
Yeah, he's a weakness, but he's not credible.
No, he is
And
a
the
little bit
witness
because you know why?
to what
Listen,
happened on Sunday.
TSL. This guy brought to us the missing link, right?
Sorry,
All of them have been talking.
Sorry, I wanna ask a question. I wanna ask a question. At the beginning of this case, you understand, like, the whole attention was on the CCTV, right? What is the motive of that? What's the motive of that CCTV? Just to capture who goes in, who goes out.
No. It's beyond that.
The neighbor. Sorry, no, I'm not talking about the inside. I'm talking about the neighbor CCTV.
Okay.
Right. So the motive is to capture who goes in, who goes out, at what social date, at what social date. So by that virtue, you can ascertain what the storyline has been all along, right? Which would actually help, in the course of this investigation. Now you have somebody who slept at the gates of that same house. This is not a CCTV now. The man, mental state is still very sharp. He was able to give account of whatever happens at that particular day. So if you now say that it's not credible, then I don't know the purpose of the CCTV. That's the neighbor CCTV we've actually been waiting for all along.
That's what I just said. That it's a credible witness. I've said it before, and I'll still continue to say that.
Because it makes it easier for him to state his fact, is witness what he witnessed at those days, those hours.
Look, why did he took them this long to bring a credible witness if he was credible?
Okay.
Why did he took them this long to bring him into the request?
Don't worry.
I like that.
What are we talking about?
Big Gola,
Go ahead,
wait. Can I speak?
Sniper, go on.
Yeah.
Sniper, go on.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Let me disagree with you on that. You said, what is the purpose of the CCTV if we've got somebody who is a credible witness?
No. Wait. Sorry. Wait. Don't get me wrong. I said in the course of waiting for CCTV, that's what we've been looking for, right? Now we have somebody who is actually giving account what the missing CCTV didn't do. Don't misquote what I said. Now we don't have the CCTV.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Cool. If I were to pick between this man and CCTV, I'll pick the CCTV. If I'm to go for one, I'll go for CCTV. That is something
100%.
you cannot.
Yes, but which is available? Sorry, which is available now?
Look at the story he even came to give you guys.
Which is available now? Sorry, which is available? Sorry.
Out of the
Sniper
of the premises to go and urinate outside. They don't have
Sniper. Which is available?
Hold on, let me answer you. Obviously, the driver is available right now, and we have every reason to believe some things and not believe. If it doesn't make sense, it does not make sense.
Exactly. No, I'm not actually. See, I'm not the type that actually. Yeah.
If some other things don't make sense, I'm going to say to you, right? There is no way you work for a company, an incident happened, you did not report it to your company that this thing happened. You did not take video or picture evidence to say that. Then now another question is, what was the purpose of you blocking the gate? What was the purpose of you blocking the gate? There must be a reason for you, but you can't tell because you don't want anybody to escape. Because
Sniper. Wait, sorry. Yes, thank you, Rotimi. Thank you. In an estate, in that typical estate, most of the things, if you visit any of such estates, you know that you have the only space to whoever you are visiting. Especially when you have those,
Big Hola. Let me say something to this. You are doing what? Wait. You are currently doing what Wumi and her cohort supposed to be doing. That is what you are doing currently now. We are to believe this guy until otherwise. The otherwise means those in the house.
No.
Can you please hold on this paper? I didn't say you don't have the mind to disbelieve this guy. I'm coming, bro. Just wait. I didn't say you don't have the mind to disbelieve him. It's your opinion, right? But don't do what these people supposed to be doing. Because one, this guy is giving a different account from all what they have told you and I. about the timing of death of this guy. And he's throwing more light to it with evidence of call he received and how he got that information when this guy died. And they told us nurse came around 2:30. And you want me to say I won't believe this guy now? And you and I knew how Mama Mohbad said his own son died or our son died on Monday in our full story. So if and the story of the doctor talking about the magomotive, rigomotive, legomotive, and so on motive. And this guy wants us to believe. But if you say, okay, you don't believe him, then it should be that the woman should be telling us otherwise what it is. Okay, the driver did not sleep in the house. Okay, the driver who slept outside. At least that should be their words.
The sniper doesn't believe in it. Rotimi, calm down.
Yeah,
We're analyzing something. Be objective a little bit.
Sorry, Richard. Rotimi, the story the driver came to tell us is what we already know. He said, yes, they were up at 3 o'clock. Yeah, he gave time to when they were up. Don't forget, DJ Bami also said they went out to go and get help for Mohbad. He also said that. It's just that DJ Bami did not give time with it. We already know.
And DJ Bami never told us that. Now, driver is telling us that Mohbad, they told him to go and report at the station as early as Tuesday.
Okay, what did he do about that?
Hold on now. DJ Bami's story was that it was nurse that came, right? At 2:30. Did he tell you
the driver wasn't there when the nurse got there?
Now the driver is telling us now that Mohbad has passed on as early as possible or on Monday.
Rotimi, DJ Bami was at 2:30 a.m. or 2:30 p.m.
2:30 p.m. on Tuesday. He went with
different story.
So what are we saying here? I'm saying the driver threw more light to the matter than these people in the house.
Rotimi, thank you for your insight. I want to quickly permit me to quickly respond to why the guy blocked the entrance. Can I have 1 minute to say that?
Carry on.
So that people can really understand the blocking of the gates. Okay? And let me just finish my scientific analysis that we will understand. Now, this guy's house in that estate is measured by 300 square meter. For each building is 300. Some are 300 and the biggest are 500 square meters in Orchid Estate. So Mohbad's house is 300 square meter in breadth 300 square meters. 300 square meters is around, that front will be around 10 to 14 square meter. That will be the breadth of the front. And a typical Prado length of a Prado is between 15 and 16 meters in length. So when a gate or the frontage of a house is around 14, 15, and the Prado already is already 15 to 16 meters, tell me why won't the car block the whole gate when it wants to park peacefully in front of the person that he came to receive? So the driver did not say, okay, I'm blocking the gates. He only parked in front of the house, and that means it's going to occupy the front of that gate. It's not that he's holding them hostage. I don't believe so. What he simply says is that I park in front of the, and nobody can even come out without me noticing. Do you understand? Because your car is already long enough,
exactly, Chairman,
to take almost 90% of the frontage of a 300 square meter land. So that's my own analysis.
Okay, Chairman, please let me respond to you quickly. Let me respond to you quickly. So, are you telling me that the way he parked his vehicle, there is no way anybody could walk out of that house without him knowing? Is that what you're telling me?
Now, there are bigger gates and a smaller one. So,
Exactly.
So
I know that.
same gate. You might open a smaller one,
and still be able to go in and out. But the bigger one, you won't be able to do that. And for somebody that
Now,
is in the
then,
hold on.
hold on.
For
Now,
somebody in the
hold
car,
on. It depends on the kind of gate.
hold on. Okay, we all know Mohbad's gate. Except you want to tell me you don't know Mohbad's gate.
What kind of gate? What kind of gate does he use? Is it the one that you slide, or the one that you open in and out?
The one that
Do you slide the
Mohbad
gate
used
open? Do you slide the
is
gate
the one
open?
that you either slide or you open half the gate. Check the video on my bio. Good
This
afternoon,
sniper,
everybody.
most
Thank
of the
you.
houses,
So now the
most of
system. Hold on, sir. So if you're sliding the gate, they don't need the driver might not know because they are sliding the gate open. There's no need to push out. They don't need
There's
to
no
push
way the
out. They're
driver is
sliding
not
the
going to know.
This
inside. When you
sniper,
slide the gate
Sorry, I
is
missed
sliding
you.
inside.
this sniper,
Go
the
on.
sliding,
Go on.
the sliding is meant for cars. The sliding is meant for cars.
Hold on.
1 second.
Mohbad's
The
gate
sliding is meant for
opening.
cars, but you
Hold
can
on.
do the embedded,
Mohbad's gate is not sliding.
embedded
Mohbad's
I'm
gate.
not
gate
talking
is
about
open.
driving. No.
Mohbad's gate is opening in and out. It's not sliding. You open it left and right.
The system just said the sliding gate. The system said it's sliding. So which one do we think now? You said sliding.
No, I said even if it is sliding,
it's not.
I know it is.
Normally what I'm trying to say to you,
Can be
you
open
can
and
have a
closed.
sliding
Either
gate
it
and
is
you have the
sliding or open
personal
and closed. The
pedestrian
driver
gate
fitted.
embedded into it, which you open.
Yes.
It's normal. This sniper, you can
But
have
this
both.
one doesn't have personal because when
Richie, I get that, but
we
my
went
point is
there,
now let's go into the mind of
that
a
guy.
criminal. Let's go into the mind of a criminal. Right, people that want to let's go into they've the crime now and they want to get away with that crime. Right, they don't want the driver to know that they're sneaking out to go and buy something or to go and do something, or if somebody is going to sneak in. So my question is, are you saying this man will see anybody that intend to sneak in, be it by foot or that's my point? Because the man was not an holiday.
It's not possible for him to say.
At some point, he probably slept off.
Exactly.
No, yes. What the man said, but for them to even move his car out, he has to reverse his own car for Mohbad's car to come out.
Yeah, but that's on the car. That's on the moving
You
the car
see,
out.
Mohbad's gate,
Pedestrian
there's no
entrance
way
and
a
going
car will be
in.
able to
You
drive
probably
out of
wouldn't know.
Mohbad's house. And even there isn't any side gates. All the gates are in one place. So there's no
there's
way.
no side gate. It's just
There's no side gate. It's all
There's
together
no
in
side
one
gate.
place. So it's very
Yeah,
tiny.
but do you agree that in one gate you can have a pedestrian gate, a small gate embedded into
Mohbad's own does not have.
Mohbad's home doesn't have that. It doesn't have everything. Is all
pedestrian.
together.
It's open and closed.
It's just open and close. Finish. Nothing more to it. It's a very small house.
Okay, someone just confirmed that it's checked on your Miss page and the gate is opening and out. So which means it's not sliding.
Now the gate is open and out. It's not slide. The gate is
All
the
right.
one that they
Okay,
open
all right,
in
cool.
or
Now
out. And he uses both.
Back to my question. TSL, we goes back to my question. This is my question here. Now, let's say somebody were to come and do something to Mohbad. Could that person walk in without the driver knowing? That's my question.
I don't think so. Unless they close fence.
Let me
it's possible if you open the gate if you open the gate at 15-30 degrees, that will fit a person, right? Do you guys agree or not? You don't have to open the gate wide for a human being to walk in.
Don't forget the driver is not. Don't forget the driver is not Olodo. He's not a vigilante. He's not a vigilante. He's not
Exactly,
expecting something to happen that night. So at some point he's going to sleep.
Now listen, because of the close proximity of the car to the gates, close proximity, there's no how you will open that gate that the driver will not hear.
How close is close proximity?
Let me say from the gate to where he parked could not be more than maybe.
It's not climbing the curb, right? It's not climbing the curb, the gutters.
No.
Yeah. And the size of the gutter, listen, the size of the gutter will fit human being to pass through, right?
Size of the gutter is around 30. It's around 0.3.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So the distance between the gates.
There's no gutter.
So between the gate
no gutter
and
on
where the door of the driver is, let's say
the system.
100.
I'm talking about the width. I'm not saying somebody going under the gutter. I'm using that example scenario.
Hold on, Richie.
Wait, chairman, you cannot, chairman, you cannot speak like you saw the way he passed. You cannot speak like the way you're speaking. The way you're speaking, you're speaking like you saw the way he passed. You know exactly how he passed.
Hold on. Do you know whether I know the estate?
Do you have a picture of how he passed?
Why do you know? How do you know? How do you know I don't know the estate?
It doesn't matter if you know. It doesn't matter if you know the estate. It doesn't matter.
And I'm telling you, okay, Sakuma, you have been there. There's no how you will listen. The road is so small. The road is so small.
Chairman, look, Mohbad, outside Mohbad house would take 3 cars. But he purposely blocked that gate because he wanted his money, according to him.
No.
He said the answer cannot take 3 cars. No,
it
cannot take 3 cars.
Yes, it can. Let me tell you.
Would that road take 3 cars?
It can. Front of Mohbad's gate can take 3 cars. Because there is a gate man house and there's a space between the gates. Yes. It will take 3 cars. Front of Mohbad's house will take 3 cars. Trust me.
That is why he has to park.
No, that is
very close to the gates.
Are you saying inside the Mohbad's compound will take 3
Not
cars?
the compound, outside the estate, outside his house. That's outside when you come out of the compound. Inside the compound will only take 1 or 2 cars. That is it. Even the 2 self is going to be by force.
If you go to the picture where Mohbad parked before going for the concert, where he had his boy in the car,
along the fence,
you can see how wide that
but
place
he
is.
purposely blocked it because he didn't want anybody to come out, according to him, because he wanted his money to fix his windscreen or whatever window. It will take 3 cars. Trust me, Chairman.
But definitely, But definitely, there's no how anyone will open that gate and the driver will not hear a sound and wake up to check who is opening.
He was also protecting the window. That is why he had to park very close to the gate because he needs to take his nap too. He cannot park in a way that the window of the car has been broken. Don't forget, due to the fight.
Sakuma, let me answer Chairman quickly. Chairman said there is no way that they're going to. He said there is no way they're going to come out without a driver. No, don't forget the driver said they came to knock on his window, which means they could have walked away without even knocking on the window. They went to knock on the window to tell him take us somewhere. If they wanted to go without the driver knowing, they would have gone. So
that means they came out of the house to knock on the window.
He cannot go because they have blocked
the gate.
They have blocked the gate. And the gate opens outside.
No, you know
that is if they need the car. That is if they need the car. That is if they need the car. Yeah.
The sniper, the gate Mohbad have is one will open in, while the other one will open out. That is how they build those estates. So the one that they open in, his window happens to be there. So they had to tap on it to tell him to move the car or take them to where they wanted to purchase the medication.
No, you're not getting the point.
For Mohbad.
Listen, you're not getting the point. Yes, sir. Whether opening in, which is more even useful for a pedestrian. We're not talking about the car now. So they can get out of the house without never knowing.
I don't think so. It's not possible. No. Because if the car is parked very close to the gate, there's no way. Because the measurements of that gate.
Don't get it.
The measurements of the gate
to walk out. Hold on, TSL. If you are using leg to walk out, you can actually open the inner one and open it in, then you stroll out.
Exactly.
Yes, but the space will not be enough to squeeze through unless you climb over the car. Yes.
No.
You see, if you park
No.
the car sideways, Chema, hold on. If you park the car sideways, it will cover the whole gate. But if you park the car like you are driving into the Mohbad's premises as the compound of Mohbad, then there will still be space on the side. That is how they build those houses. There is little houses, Chema. Check it out.
I know it's 300 square meters.
Yeah.
It's a square.
But if you
300
park
square
it
meter
side, if you park that car sideways, it's the full length of the gate. Trust me.
That's what I'm saying. It's the full length of the gate.
Of the gate, exactly.
If you open one gate in,
Sorry.
you'll be able to
TSL,
come
you're
out.
wrong again. TSL, you're
How
wrong
am I
again.
wrong? I'm
Now,
not wrong. No.
let me explain it to you. There is no way you're going to build your house that you not have this flap where you drive in. So you cannot park sideways
What
on
flap?
that flap. You can only go in. Should I call it a pavement where you drive like a drive-through?
Like a convert. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So you cannot park adjacent. You cannot park the way you said the parks. No way. You can only park.
That is how he parks.
Using his mouth in. Were you there? You said that is how he parked. Were you
just
there?
go
Did you see
to.
it?
You know what? The sniper.
Gosh, man.
The sniper. Calm down. Calm down. Just go. Hold on. Who has Mohbad's house now?
Okay, when they say, "Oh, my nigga," with his son.
If you have that
where they were playing.
Oh, even better still, go to insider backup page. Just go to insider backup page. Look at Mohbad's house. Look at it properly there. So let me even go there, sir.
And don't forget, these guys are very thin as well.
Go there.
They know peace.
TSL, you're talking about the video they posted when they were going to the party, when he parked outside.
No,
That's
no.
what you're talking about.
I'm talking about
Now,
the video that this
did you
guy
see
posted.
Did you see the video? Hold on.
I'm
Did you see
talking
the picture
about
of him
video.
parking on
Wait
Monday?
now. I'm talking
Hold
about
on,
the
the
video
sniper, hold
that
on.
guy posted, the one that he said, look at Mohbad's house. They've already moved out, and look at how the house is empty. And then they show a car and everything. That video actually showed the outside gate properly. Just look at it. You see what I mean.
Obviously, there's no way a car will want to move out. You have to alert the driver. You have to alert the driver. There won't be space for you to go out.
Yeah, that's for a car, Shaman. But for a human being,
Yes, but for a leg,
for
you
a
can-
sleep
I think,
guy,
I
find a
think,
way
I think you can go out with a leg
and
once
walk
you open
out.
the inner door. Yeah.